Hey everybody, my name is Lisa Barskaya. Thanks for joining me for Ballet a la Quarantine, episode number 8. This is going to be my last episode for a little while. Don't worry, this will be accessible along with all 7 of the previous episodes that I've recorded, so you're welcome to visit anytime. Take class, pick and choose whichever one suits you best, and then watch out for videos that'll be coming up. I'll be releasing Intro to Ballet, videos focusing a little bit more on things like turning and jumping, some stretching, and maybe even little performances here and there. So if you can, leave a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see coming up next. And once again, thank you for joining me for episode 8 of Ballet a la Quarantine. We'll go ahead and get started. We'll start facing the bar. I like to start with the same warm-up every week, starting from the toes all the way up, just getting the feet warmed up. Starting from here, take a nice deep breath. We're going to press over the toes, right leg, and then left. We're going to do this 8 times, just shifting the weight, going up and down. From here, 4 with the plie. So my supporting leg is going to bend. I'm going to alternate once again, going up and down every time the head reaches all the way up to the ceiling. From here, heels together, demi-plie stretch, rise up, lower down. 3 times like that, and then we're going to rotate to the first position, open up those toes, and do the same thing in first position. Starting with the right foot, alternating right leg, left leg, making sure you pass through center as you shift the weight, yeah? 8 times like this, 4 times like this, knees opening wide, and then this time 4 demi-plie stretch, rise up and down in first position, yeah? We're going to take a tendu, leading with the heel, shifting over that supporting leg, pivot over it, both legs parallel, back heel all the way down. We're going to take a nice stretch forward. Everything lifts up and fold forward from the hips. Making sure that as we do this, both hips stay square, that we don't just fold over this way, yeah? Hips are side by side, and they're going to stay there along with the shoulders as you go forward, as you go up and back, as you stretch up and into your bar, whatever it is that you're using for that. Maybe it's an actual bar. You're going to reach the fingertips across like this. You're going to twist the upper body toward that front leg. Once again, keep the lower body from the waist down exactly where it is. Come right back to center. Press into that back leg. A little side view here. Press into that back leg to get you into your tendu. Rotate to that second, and then lower the heel down, demi-plie, straighten the legs, shift the weight over onto the other side, and we'll do the same thing here, yeah? We'll do each side once more after you finish your last stretch. Once again, transition to second, plie in second, straighten back up, press into the tendu, come back to first position, demi-plie, arms will be in second here. We'll take a little stretch out through the fingertips, round the arms again, see if you can find an increased openness across the chest, across the upper back, and when you're ready, just straightening back up, finishing in first position. Yeah, so we'll start facing our bar, yeah, and for me, that's my chair. So let's get started. This is Harry, by the way. He's a banana tree. He's gonna hopefully be moving his leaves along with us in class, yeah? Music is played by my mother, Galina Barskaya. She made this recording for the live stream classes, and I hope you enjoy. We'll go parallel. Start with the feet together, shoulders and hips face your bar. Start with the right and left, right, left, right. Keep the lower belly lifted. 2 more. Add the plie, pressing over the forced arch. 2. Good. Really melt into the stretch here, opening up the calves as well. Feet together, demi-plie. Straighten, straight up. A little resistance on the way down. Straighten, rise up, floating down. If you can, keep the ankles and the knees connected here. Good. Rotating to the first position. Take your time, opening the toes. Start on the right. Press right and left. Passing through center. Keeping the shoulders and hips square to whatever you're using as a bar. Open those knees wide 4 times. And right. Good. Last one. Demi-plie, feet together, heels together. Press into the floor. Rise. Good. Easy plie. Rising up. Good. 2 more like this. Each time a little bit of resistance on the way down. And resist. Last one. Good. See if you can lower down even slower. Reach the heels away from the hips, so lengthen the hips up. Hips stay lifted as the heels come down. And tendu to second. Pivot into the parallel. Lower down. All the way over. Coming up and cambre back. Keep the hips and shoulders square. Side stretch up and into your bar. Nice long spine. Take a twist. So reach the fingers out. Just the upper body. Back to center. Press that back leg down. Feel that rotation. Lower down. Easy plie. Knees open wide. And shift the weight. Feel the rotation going inward. All the way over. All the way up, keeping the hips square. Side stretch. And we'll take a twist. Reach the fingers out, keep the hips where they are. Feet are pressing into the floor. Back to center. Tendu with that back leg. Heel forward, down, plie. Straighten up. Press into the tendu, over to the other side. Both hips arrive together, so everything stays put. And up, cambre back. Coming up, side stretch. One more twist, reach the fingers across. See if you can twist a little bit further without moving the hips. Back to center. Press into that back foot. Heel coming forward. Lower, easy plie. One more. Tendu. Pivot. Back heel down. Reach it away from the hip, creating space in that hip. And fold. Coming up. Cambre back. Chest reaches up. Side stretch, reach the fingers out, opening up that side body. We're going to take one more twist. Top of the head reaches up as the fingers expand outward. Chest is open. Upper body moves. Back to center. Press into that back leg. Lower. Easy plie. And finish in first position. Feet are in first, nice easy demi-plie. Just feel the weight centered over 2 legs, arms open to second. And when you're ready, just reach the fingertips out, opening up the chest, opening up the upper back. Find that expansive feeling, that never-ending openness, yeah. And then just see if you can maintain that as you round the arms. See if you can feel a little bit more of a stretch. And when you're ready, just straightening up. Very nice. So we'll go from first position, once again, facing your bar. Every now and then I'm going to face you just so you can see the step better, but I do encourage you to use the bar when we do face it to really check and make sure that the body is nice and square, yeah, that the positioning, the alignment is where we need it to be. So we're going to go from first position. Yeah, we're going to do a demi-plie in 2 counts, straighten up, 4, rise up, and 6, rotate to the parallel, and 8, we're going to go up to the first, up, parallel, up to the first, up to the parallel. You repeat in parallel, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, so it's a bit of a reverse, and 8, up to the parallel, back to the first, so the heels go back, and they come forward. We go 4 counts out, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Same thing on the other side. 3 into 4, 5 into 6, 7, 8. So it's a slow tendu. Really take that time to feel the foot working through the floor, working up to that tendu. Feel that heel lowering down on the way in, yeah? We're just going to do that right side, 4 counts out, 4 counts in, 4 counts out, 4 counts in, 2 counts from here, plie, rolling up through the 4 starch, and then press out, find your balance. We're going to take the arms up, open, and then demi-plie, finish in first position, okay? So start in first position, we're going to rotate to the parallel, and then back to first. Nice and easy. Start in first, 2 count, demi-plie. Straight, rise up, parallel. Faster up to the first, up to parallel. 2 more like that, and back to parallel. Plie, knees over the toes, straighten up, rise, the heels coming forward. Back to parallel legs, up to first, to the parallel. 4 count tendu out, 2, heel leading forward, back to first, lengthen the heel away from the hip. Same thing left, 2, 3, 4. Really get up over that supporting leg, lifting up in the hips, 2 counts out, 2, 3, 4, other side, 6, demi-plie, feel the weight centered over 2 legs, pressing over the toes, press down into the floor, and find your balance. Making sure that lower belly is lifting up, supporting the low back, and when you're ready, taking the arms from first position, monitoring the shoulders as the arms come up, making sure that the shoulders aren't rising up with the fingers, but in opposition to the fingers pressed down. Good. I don't know if you can see my fingers right now. Step back a little bit. Good. And then from here, keep the shoulders pressing down. Reach the fingertips out, and then finish. Good. So we'll go. I'm going to adjust this a little bit so that you can see my arms a little better. You can see my apartment living room a little better. Good. So we'll go in first position. We're going to tendu to second. Yeah, we did this the other day actually, but it will be a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and do 2 grand plies here, and both with a port de bras. So you're going to go grand plie, 2, and 3, and 4. Grand plie, same port de bras, and 7, and 8. We're going to go up and into our bar, 3 into 4, and away from your bar, tendu to the first position. Yeah? Demi-plie slow like we've been doing, 3 into 4, 5 into 6, 7 and 8. Grand plie 2, 3 into 4. So if you notice the first and second are a little different, you're going to send the heels back and just take a stretch forward. Yeah? Very simple. Slow plie, 2 demis in a grand on a stretch. Yeah? We're going to do that same exact thing in fourth position. Slow plie, arm stays in second. Little allongé as you straighten up. 2 more at tempo. 1 grand plie. We're going to cambre back this time. You're going to stay in that rotated position here, keeping that fourth position. And then from fifth position, yeah, once again, 2 demis, 1 slow demi, then 2 at tempo, 1 grand plie, and from here, no cambre, no port de corps, no stretches, just rise up and find your susu. Yeah, so we're going to keep that cross of the thigh, cross that front heel over in front of the back foot, making sure both legs are pressing into one another, and then the arms are going to come up to the high fifth, open, finish, tendu back to first position where you started. Yeah, the only one that's different is second position. We're just going to start with 2 grand plies. Opening up the hips. Start in first position. Take it to tendu to second. Lower the heel under the sits bones. A little wider under the hips. Grand plie. Keep the chest lifted. 1 more like this. Feel the hips opening up. Knees reaching out. Side stretch in and away from the bar. Hips stay where they are. Opening away from the bar. And tendu to the first position. Start with a slow plie. Feel the knees open wide. Noticing if there's any tension in the ankles, seeing if you can let that go. Melt into the plie. And press the floor away as you straighten. Grand plie, opening the knees wide. Heels press down. Rotate to the parallel legs. And rolling up through the spine. Fourth position, try to keep the hips where they are. And straight. Little allongé. Dip. Stretch. One more. We go grand plie, opening both knees wide, keeping the alignment of the hips. Ombre back. Press the feet into the floor, nice long spine. And last one, tombu, tight fifth position, thighs draw together. Press the floor and let the thighs join together. Elbow lifted, shoulders pressing down. Grand plie. Heels press into the floor. From here, find your susu. Pressing up, keep the thighs crossed. And take your time. Arms making their way up to the high fifth. Thighs press into one another. Even weight on both legs. Top of the head keeps reaching up. And when you're ready, coming right back down, finishing. Try to keep your center as you lower. Tendu back to first. And finish. We'll do the other side. Nice. So we'll do the other side. So if you need, you can move your chair, whatever you're using as a bar, adjust as needed. And we'll do grand pliés, 2 grand pliés in second position on the other side. We'll start with the tendu. Lower the heel down. Grand plié. Opening the knees. Try to keep that center line. Good. We're going to keep the hips where they are. Upper body lengthens up and over. And away from the bar. Back to first position. Easy plie. Slow to start. Feel the bones going where they need to. 2 more demis. Knees open wide. Maintaining that center. A little resistance every time you lower. And rotate to the parallel all the way over. Coming up. Back to first. Rond de jambe. Keep the hips where they are. Slow plie. Making sure the weight is centered over 2 legs. Same thing, keeping the center. Just the knees opening out. Feet press down into the floor. Nice long spine as you go back. Shoulders arriving together. Easy plie. Top of the head reaches up to the ceiling. Demi. Good. A little resistance. Keep reaching the top of the head up to the ceiling. Press the heels down right away. Susu. Crossing the thighs. Finding the balance. Both heels are reaching forward. So checking and making sure that you're using your maximum turnout. Thighs pressing one into the other. Shoulders press down as the fingertips reach out. Take your time. Finishing where you started. Back in first. Good, nice. Let's go back to the original side. We'll do tendus from first position. You have arm opens to the second. We're just going to do tendu front, closing first. Yeah, so you'll have 2 counts. Yeah, let's go 1 and 2 and 3. Allongé, demi-plie. 6, rising up and down. Arm comes up with the leg. 3 and opens. 5, fondue and stretch and close. 2 counts going out. You'll have the same thing in each direction. Demi-plie, 6, center the weight, 8, same, port de bras. So arm is going to come up, 3 and 4, opens to the second. Fondue, you're going to stay right over that supporting leg, the knee goes right over the toe, straighten up and close, yeah? We'll do the same thing to the back and side once more. The only difference is the port de bras, we will reverse, yeah? So you have tendu, plie, releve, and then we're just going to take the arm up, 2, 3, 4, 5, tendu 6, and then open the arm to the second, yeah? Last one to the side, we're going to keep the leg extended here, reach the toe out, sending that heel forward, find your balance just on one leg here, making sure both heels are reaching forward, rotating, and if you feel ready, you're welcome to rise up, find the balance here, and then just closing to susu, everything rotating, just coming forward, and just coming right down there, yeah? If you're just here flat, you're welcome to just close it into that 5th position, yeah? So we'll start in 1st and in 5th. Same tendus in each direction, just reverse the port de bras when you go back and side once more. 2 counts out, take your time. Prepare the arms to second. Leave them here for that first tendu. So really lead with the heel. 2, back to first, little allongé, plie. Straighten, rise over 2 legs, keep the arm going, 1, 2, start to open the arm, and to the second, fondue, straighten up, good, leading with the heel, send the heel forward, 2 counts, back to first, center the weight, easy plie, rise up, you're welcome to test your balance by letting go, arm comes up, 2, start to open to the second, stay right over that supporting leg for the fondue, out, and first to the back, lower belly stays lifted, back to first, easy plie, slow rise, reverse, back, arm comes up, 2, keep that elbow lifted as you bring the arm down, right over the supporting leg, reach the toe, back, take your time here, back to first, easy plie, keep that rotation, heels reaching forward, reverse the port de bras. Good. Fondue, really press into the floor over that supporting leg, and when you're ready, lifting the leg up by lengthening the toe out, sending that heel forward, making sure both legs are equally rotated. And when you feel ready, you can either stay here, whatever your body needs today, yeah? Or rise up, cross those thighs right away, keep sending the heels forward, and let's go ahead and take the arms up once more and finish back in 5th position. Nice, let's do the other side. Nice slow tendu. I really like to start slow so you really get a chance to feel and kind of check in with the body as opposed to starting quickly right away. Yeah, just checking in, seeing what everything kind of has to say to you first thing in the afternoon. 7. So start to the front, leading with the heel. Lengthen it away from the hip. Back to first. Press the feet into the floor. Good. Keep the arm there and slowly lift it up. 2, keep it moving. Opening out to the second. Fondu. Up. Close first. Side. 2, take your time. And 4. 3. Straighten. Rise up. And down. And up. Lead the heel. 2. Last 1. Fondu over that supporting leg. Press down over that supporting leg. Center the weight. Lower belly stays engaged. Back to first. Good. Arms up. Keep lengthening the fingers and the toes away from the shoulders and the hips. Fondu. One more. Leading with the heel. Back to first. Good. Opening the arm. Reach first. Reach the fingers out. Keep that arm nice and fluid. Last one. Melt. Good. We're going to find our balance on one leg. When you're ready, lift that leg off the floor. Keep lengthening the toe out, heel coming forward. When you're ready, rising up and crossing those thighs immediately. Arms through the first, and then to the high fifth when you're ready. Coming right back down and finish. Good. We'll do tandis from 5th position, so returning to the original side. And let's try shifting the weight here. Yeah, so we're going to go tandi to the front, close 5th, tandi side, close 5th, tandi back, plie, inside leg, plie, going back and front and back and front, rond de jambe, and 6 and 7, close 5th, 8. Yeah. So you have back, close 5th, side, close 5th, front with a little allonge. You're going to lower to the 4th position, plie, and then shift the weight, and then again plie. Back to where you started, rush through first, and 3, and 4. Keep it there. Keep the hips where they are. We're just going to rond de jambe the leg around, 6 and 7, finish 8. Okay? Once you finish, you are going to lead the leg in front this time. So similar balance, just keep the leg where it is. Let's go ahead and reach the fingertips out. Take the arms up. Once again, press those shoulders down. And then when you're ready, you can rise up and once again cross it into the susu, yeah? As we replace the leg, we want to try to avoid shifting so far that we get off of this back leg, yeah? We're just bringing it in, taking a little bit weight off, but at the end of the day, the weight has to be centered, yeah? We want to find that balance over 2 legs. Really feel both feet pressing equally into the floor, thighs pressing into one another, coming back into center, and then just finish there. Okay, so let's give it a try. Why don't we go ahead and do 2 sets so you get a little chance to feel everything again, make it even stronger, make it even more efficient the second time around. Yeah, so it'll be a little faster toggle. Start in 5th position. Straight legs. We have front, 5th, side, back, plie, front. Back, front, back, front, rond de jambe, close back. Back, 5th, side. Feel the weight center, then shift. Front, back, rond de jambe. Once more, out. Good, we're going to shift the weight, center, then over the leg. And around. One more set. Try to keep the hips where they are. All the way around. Close. So we're going to stop here. Lift that leg off the ground. When you're ready, see if you can take the arms up. Keep pressing those toes down into the floor, rising up. All that happens is the heel lifts up and then back into the susu when you're ready. And finish. Good. Let's do the other side. So we are starting to move a little bit quicker here. It's not crazy fast. It's still a bit of a manageable speed, I think, yeah. So making it easier, really just try to keep the body nice and centered, especially when you shift the weight so we don't start to get any twisting, winding up happening, yeah? Give yourself less work to do, yeah? Just keep it where it is. It's already where it needs to be, that body. So let's go from fifth position. On knees, front, side, back, shift the weight through the first, and around the jump. Close back, fifth, plie, plie. Keep the hips where they are, just feel that heel coming forward. One more. Little allonge, keep that arm moving. Slow round the jump. Close back, last set. Thighs cross. Through the first position. Good, keep those toes on the floor. And when you're ready, send the heel forward and out. See if you can think of elongating through the heel, even more so than the toes. So we're really lengthening the back of that leg. Keep the hips in place. Try not to let that hip extend with the leg. Really keep it in place. And when you're ready, rise up so that heel's lengthening away from the hip. Yeah? Replace that leg when you're ready. So you can take both arms up and coming right back down. Good. So we'll go from fifth position. Let's go ahead and return to the original side. Good. So we'll go from fifth position. We'll do a dégagé. So the toes are going to start coming off the floor. We have coupe. So let's actually go. Toes are going to stay on the floor. So from here, ball, push, ball, fifth. Yeah? From here, brush front, piqué, and fifth, open. Again, ball, push to the coupe. So toe touches the ankle. Ball of the foot, fifth position, out, piqué, fifth, and lower the arm. Ball, push, ball of the foot, fifth, piqué, and fifth, open the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here, we're just going to do 4 to the front, 3 and a 4, 4 to the side, 7 and 8. Let's not change that first one, yeah? 4 to the back, 3 and 4. From here you have inside leg, brush back, plie, and then releve. Let's go ahead and go up to the susu, yeah? From here, when you're ready, we're just going to bring it up to the coupe. If you feel up to it, if your hips feel ready, you can climb up to the passe, but otherwise this is totally fine. Really just feeling that knee opening out directly to the side without weight shifting over with it, yeah? Still press down as that knee opens up. If you feel up to it, passe, back to susu, finish, yeah? So beginning part, you have ball of the foot. You're going to push the toes off the floor, ball of the foot down, take the arm up, piqué, fifth, and then change the arm on the feet, yeah? Same thing side, same thing back, same thing side, and then from here, 4 in each direction. Finish with brush through the fifth, plie, and susu, and passe. Okay, let's go with the music, starting from fifth position. If you ever get confused, you're always welcome to stop it. Think about it for a second, right? Watch me do it once, maybe rewind it. I'm starting to realize that, think a little bit more of the advantages that we do have with being able to use footage. Look at the bright side of things. So you have 1, toes. Good. Just brush, piqué, fifth, change. Up, 2, 3, 4. Brush, piqué, fifth, change. Ball, push, 3, 4, 5, 6, fifth, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we just ran out of music, so stay where you are. We're going to start it over. Ready? 4 dégagés. 6, 7, rush front, 2, 3, 4, close front, 6, keep that arm moving, 1, 2, 3, 4, brush front, back, plie, susu up, good, starting over 2 legs, make sure that you're really centered, minimal shift, just getting over to that one leg. If you feel ready, you're welcome to climb up to passe. Susu, and then just finish where you started. Good. So let's do the other side. I'll stop the music in between. Didn't realize we wouldn't have it up. That's okay. So let's give it a try. Other side. Fit position. And ready. So taking the arm down, press into the toes, push, and flip, out, up, change the arm, out, push, and flip, pick it up, flip, fall, push, close flip, out, up, flip, change the arm, last one, 2, 3, 4, push the toes, good, stay here, ready? We're going to do the 4 dégagés in each direction. 6, arm goes with the leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back. Get ready to shift the weight, just front, back, and flip, plie, susu up. Take your time, climbing up the leg, stop where you need to. When you're ready, climb right back down and finish. Good. Okay. We're going to do one more dégagé. We're going to face the bar this time. So once again, I talked about this a little bit in the beginning of class, but I really like using the bar, not for all of class, but checking in sometimes, really just making sure that the shoulders and hips are nice and square. We have that alignment going for us to help us with everything else. Yeah, so this is a really kind of obvious place, I think, where it's right in front of you. You have a little reference point. Are my shoulders in line? Are my hips in line? So we're going to try to keep them there. You're going to start in 5th position, right leg front. You have first and 5th and 5th. Same thing to back and front. First and 1st, back and front. First and 1st, back and front. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Plie, plissade, susu, lower down, and then we do the other side, yeah? So a little repetition here for that inner thigh. Keep it going, just very simple, first and back and front. I think I lost count. We did 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Plie, plissade, susu, come down, yeah? So you're just gonna do 6 sets, very, very simple, but really try to keep everything still, yeah? That's all you have to really think about, and send that heel forward. The other thing is I use this little image for my kids the other day is if you can kind of imagine that you have a pencil or pen at the end of your toe, that every time you draw that same line going out as you go in, regardless of whether you're coming from 5th position, front or back. Yeah, that way we avoid longish arming the leg into the position. Yeah, it goes directly out and in each time. So let's give it a try. Just going from 5th position. 6, half, 1st, 5th, front, back, 1st, back, front, 3, back, front, 4, front, 5. Good. Are you still going in the same line with the toe? Plie, plissade, susu, lower down. Once more. Check. Make sure the body stays nice and still. 1, 2, 4. Belly stays lifted. 5, 6. Demi-plie. Press down. Draw the thighs together. And lower right back down. Yeah? Why don't we try it once fast? Yeah? First, 5th, 5th, first, 5th, 5th. Yeah, a little bit quicker. Find something with a little bit of a faster tempo. Go from fifth position. Let's try this one. Fifth. Yeah, try it a little bit faster. This goes. First, fifth, fifth. First, fifth, fifth. First, fifth, fifth. Point the toes. Fifth, fifth. 5, 6. Plie, Lisa, Susu. I don't know if it's too much faster, but a little hair. Fifth, fifth. See if you can think of the toes leaving the floor like a jump. So quick initiation. 2 and first. Good. Same line going out, same line in. Last one, plie. Plie side. Push the toes and up and down. Yeah. Let's shake it out. Shake it out if you need to, yeah? We'll go back to holding on with one hand. We're going to do rond de jambe. So from here, starting in fifth position, yeah, we're going to take a tendu to second position. Grand plie. This time we're going to reverse the port de bras, which we did. We did this for our demi plies, yeah, for our plies at the beginning of class. We're going to go grand plie with the arm coming up, yeah? So you have 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Grand plie and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Rond de jambe around on 8. Yeah, just bring it to the back. Front, side, back. 3 and 4 and 5 with the arm 6. Demi plie and 8. Yeah, same thing. You're going to do the same port de bras. That arm coming up. 2, 3, 4. Rise up, plie, tendu. Keep the hips where they are, just that heel leading forward and 8. You have 1 slow, 2 more at tempo with the arm in second, and then 3 more, arm coming up, 7, close 5th, 8. Yeah? From here, we're going to go coupe, passe, développé, tendu. We're going to stay over that supporting leg, so we're going to melt and then send the chest forward and coming up close to 5th position. From here, we're going to shift the weight and try the same thing with that back leg to arabesque, lower to the tendu, fondu, stay over that supporting leg. Yeah, it's going to make it very hard for you if you're all the way back here, especially when it's time to come back up. It's a lot more work, so just stay right there and making sure the knee goes right over the toe. We're going to cambre back. Coming up, just bring the arm to second. 1 more in second. Tendu, fondu. We're going to go up and into the bar. Try to keep the hips where they are so we don't lose that foundation. Straighten up, and then from here, we're going to shift to the parallel. Yeah, we kind of did this in our warm-up at the beginning of class, right? Where we go into our parallel position, except here, the difference is we're going to lower down, and then from here, you're welcome to give yourself whatever stretch you need or follow along with what I do. So I'm just going to stretch out my hip flexors here, press up, little arch back. While I'm doing this, I'm really pressing my feet into the floor. I'm lengthening my chest up to the ceiling, yeah, as opposed to just crunching back. I'm lengthening my spine, yeah. Back here, coming up, as you come up, really think about pressing down into that supporting leg. Yeah, I should really feel that in the back of the leg here. Rotate. Heel coming forward here. We're going to find our arabesque. Keep your shoulders facing the bar here, yeah? And then just bring the arms to second. When you're ready, see if you can rise up, close to the susu, and then the other leg is going to rise up to the passe, okay? Once again, I like to use that bar to make sure that the shoulders and hips stay nice and square, okay? So we're going to start with the grand plie in second. You have tendu 7-8 to prepare, and reverse the port de bras. Okay, slow rond de jambes, a little quicker, adding the port de bras, and then we have our développé into our stretches, yeah, on the leg today. Going from 5th position, really try to keep the body where it is, arms and legs move. Ready? And grand plie. 2, 3. Straighten up, rise up. Plie, tendu, slow rondeggion to the back. But keep the body where it is, just passing through the first. Leg moves. Torso stays quiet, just the limbs. 6, nice. And reverse. Reach the fingertips out through the first position. Toes press down, send those heels forward. Plie. Push up and forward. Slow rondeggion. Feel that length of the leg. Add some speed. Add the arm. Good. Pressing into the supporting leg as that front leg pushes off the floor. Lengthen the toe out. Open the arm. Fondue. Stay over the supporting leg. Coming up. Shift the weight. Press into the floor with that supporting leg. Extend. We lower. Right over that supporting leg. You can see you can lift that back leg a little bit off the floor. All the way up. Good. Tendu. One more stretch here. Fondue. Keep the hips where they are, just the upper body. Opening up the side. Good. Like we did in the beginning, shift to parallel. All the way down. Either continue to stretch as you need or follow me. So make sure your knee is over the toe here if you're doing this with me. Keep supporting that knee if you can, pressing up. Opening up in here, keep lengthening up out of the floor, and then when you're ready, press into that top, that front leg. Rotate heels coming forward. Find that arabesque position. If you can, try to keep everything nice and square to the bar in front of you. Test it out. Make sure your shoulders are in line. Rising up to the arabesque. And take the arms to second once again, making sure the shoulders are in line. Close to the susu, and one more passe at the front of the leg. Shifting the weight once more. And good. All right, let's try the other side. So going from fifth position, tendu to that second. Really try to keep the shoulders stacked right over the hips, knees opening nice and wide. Ready? Tendu to the second. Reach the fingertips out. Keeping that chest open. Rising up, send the heels forward. Rotators are engaged. Press up. Good. Keep the hips where they are. Continue around. Nice tight fit. And lower. Send the heel forward, but keep the hip where it is. Lengthen the heel away from the hip. Find a little bit more space in that hip each time. And have the arm. Lengthen the fingers away from the shoulders. So we're always trying to create more space in the joints. Climbing up. Leading with the heel. And over with the fondue. You're really folding from the hips. Shift the weight. Inside leg, passe. Going through that attitude, back knee stays lifted. Melt up. Good, Light over that supporting, over that back leg. Last one. 2, 3. Lengthen the leg, place it down. Try to keep the hips where they are. Just the upper body. Good. And then releasing that turn out for a moment. Keep the knee right over that ankle when you go down. For this stretch here. Move the foot if you need to. Pressing up if you're joining me. And then when you're ready, just coming back up, press into that great leg. Find that rotation again. And then from here, just rising up. If you can, start flat. Really noticing what that feels like, flat on one leg before we rush off into the next step. Yeah, pressing into the floor, replace it. Try to maintain that center. And then just balancing here. Closing fifth. And then finishing placing the bar. Yeah. Good. You can take that out. We'll come back to our original side and do a little frappe. So you're going to go from fifth position. You have tendu and a flex. Front and side and back. Su-su. Lower to the coupe. Fondu. Extend. And 7 and 8. Back and side and 3. Su-su. Lower to the coupe. Yeah, so hopefully find a good place where you can see. Yeah. Fondu. Extend. And place it back to fifth position. Plie and flex. Yeah, so we're going to do that once more. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. From the back, 2, 3 and 4. Fondu out, 7 and 8. Repeat once more. From there, yeah, and on that repeat, you're welcome to add a releve here if you like. Yeah. After we do 2 sets, we're going to go front and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, back in 2, 3 and 4, side double and 6 and 7 and 8. Keep going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, rise up and hold 7 and 8. We're going to go petit battement. Nice and slow, yeah? Or speed it up, but just keep that thigh still. Whatever you need here, as long as that positioning is correct, be honest with yourself. And from here, we're going to climb up to the passe, extend the leg out to the front. Try to keep the hips where they are. Extend. And once more, we can't do a balance without shifting the weight. Inside leg passe, yeah? Like what you just do. Fondu flex. Front, side, back. Shift the weight. Fondu out. Close fifth. Reverse it. Repeat it. And just simple 4 frappe front, 4 side, 4 back, 8 double, and then we have petit battement. For that frappe, we do the 4 simple front, side, back. You're welcome to add the port de bras, or you can keep the arm in second. Yeah, I will add the port de bras for that. Do what you need to there to keep the body still, keep that thigh returning into that same position, keeping it in the same position to the side, and returning it to that position from the back. All right. I think that's all I have to say. Like 10,000 things you can remember, right? You're good. Yeah. Just watch. You're going to get front, side, back, shift the weight, melt, front, plie, and flex. 2, 3, shift the weight. Fondu, out, plie, one more time. Out, 2, 3, shift the weight, melt, out, plie, last one, 1, 2, 3, shift the weight, melt, out, last one, 1, 2, 4, front, or side, to the back. Now we stay on that leg. You miss shifting the weight now. 6, 7, you're like, I'm tired of this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rise up. Stay there. Breathe forward now. Petit battement. Keep that thigh nice and still. And up to the passe. Find your balance. When you're ready, extend the heel out to the attitude. Heel lifting out, forward, forward. Don't drop that heel. And finish. Relax. Good, yeah. A lot of weight shifting. I love the weight shifting. I think it's a really good test to make sure that you're on your center. Once again, we don't want to be sending the body too far forward or too far back. Really keep thinking of reaching the top of the head into the ceiling. as the feet press into the floor. Being very aware and in tune with the space around you to help you maintain your balance. Other side. Ready? 1, 2. So think straight up. Straight up and out. Oops. Back. I'll stop talking and just mount, extend, close fifth. 1 more. Last one. Pressing into that supporting leg, top of the head reaches taller. Thighs stay still. Back. Right behind you. Double out. Feet deep. 4 more. Try to keep that thigh still. Fondue, rise up. Keep lengthening out. Lengthen through the knee. Front, back. 3, 4. And find that passe. When you're ready, send that heel forward. Keep the hips where they are. Keep the hips where they are. Heel coming forward. And susu, inside leg passe. And when you're ready, back into the susu. And finish. I think I might have missed that last balance on the other side. Yeah, no worries. Good. So shake those legs out. We're going to do a little adagio. We've already done our développés. We will do a little fondue, a little rond de jambe on there here, yeah? So very simple, just a battement. We're going to fondue with the flex, yeah? So both knees bend. We're going to flex that foot, and as you straighten the leg, we're going to take the arm up and see if you can think about pressing, almost like you're pressing the wall away in front of you, yeah? Really pushing, yeah? But we want to avoid tensing up the muscles. So let's change the idea of a wall into something a little softer. So maybe, for some reason, soft things aren't coming to me right now, but maybe it's something a little gooier, maybe even like soil, looking at a tree, maybe something a little bit more gooey, yeah? But really pressing it away without adding any tension to the hips, yeah? Nice and fluid here, close fit, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, double 7, close back and back, fondue with the flex, and 3 and 4. Very simple. 5, en dedans. We're going to keep that knee out, single or double 7, close fifth, 8. We're going to repeat it once more, this time adding the releve, yeah? Same thing here, adding the releve, same thing to the back, same thing side. When you finish that last one, just come right back to fifth position, and then we'll finish there. So let's go from fifth position. Start with the battement to the front, and once again, really try to keep the body where it is. See if you can reach the heel away from the hip without the hip joining. Ready? Down and into the floor with that leg. Rush down. Fondue with the flex and press away. Fifth. Rush, a little resistance. Single or double. Close back. Lengthen out. Fondue with the flex. Reach. And brush out. En dedans. In. Close front. One more time. Fondue. Out. See if you can lengthen even more. Single or double, close back. Brush. Fondue. Out. Good. Press into the floor with that supporting leg. Single or double. Good. And relax. Good. So let's do the other side. Yeah, so it goes by pretty quickly. It's not too bad. The more you think of lengthening the leg, I think the easier it makes it, yeah? I used to have a lot of trouble with that, and that really helped me a lot. It feels a lot better to do adagio. It used to be my least favorite thing. And just really thinking of reaching that heel, everything away, it just creates a lot more freedom in the body, yeah? So let's go from fifth position. You're welcome to repeat it flat both times, yeah? But see if you can try and releve, even just to feel the weight shifting, really making sure we're over that ball of the foot. especially once we get into pirouettes. It's very important. Knowing where to distribute the weight of the body. Make the movement even easier for you. Legs. Up. Close. Rush. Grande down. So keep lengthening that knee out. Grande or out. Flex. Press away. And out. Grande down. Single or double. Last set. Out. Press away. So really working through that foot. Out. On the or going out. Close to the back. Good. Out. Last one, you're almost there. Keep reaching that knee up. And whoop. Yeah. All right, so let's do a grand battement. We'll go from fifth position. We're going to have one hand on the bar. Compare the arms to second, and I like to take the arm up with the leg. So as the leg goes out, we're going to go battement, tendu, fifth. Battement, tendu, fifth. Battement, passe, développé, and close front. Battement, tendu, back. Battement, tendu, front. Battement, passe, développé, close back. So your next, so the développé is going to go into the next direction, yeah? We're going to do the same thing to the back. So I like to place it into the tendu as opposed to dropping that leg, yeah? So it's very intentional, lengthen out, place it in, then close fifth. 2 times. Battement, passe, second. Your last one, you're going to close back. We're just going to do battement, close front, battement, close back, swing front, plie. Today we're going to do, we usually do 4 relevés on that one leg. Today we're going to alternate legs. So we're going to go passe with the front leg, and then you're going to switch passe with the back leg. Passe with the front leg, passe with the back leg. Last 2. So we're going to do this 8 times. Up, and finish. Yeah? Battement, tendu, fifth, 2 times. Battement, passe, développé in the next direction. Sending side, sending back. 2 to the side. Closing front, closing back. Swing back, swing front. Plie. And then we're going to shift the weight. Releve, passe. Yeah? If you'd like to, those last 2, you're welcome to add. Turn going away from the bar. Yeah? And then once again, the turn would go away from the bar the second time, actually, yeah? So this is your en dehors pirouette going out toward that leg that comes up, and your en dedans pirouette, we go away from that leg, yeah? We go toward the standing leg. So you're welcome to try that at the end if you'd like. That could be a little add-on for those that might need it. Otherwise, just try the balance. Both can be very beneficial. Let's go from fifth position. Take the arm up with that leg for the first battement. 7, so everything up together. Up, fifth. Fifth. Open the knee without opening the hip. Close front. Back. Front. Passe to the back. Battement back. Lengthen the toes. Give yourself a little stretch. Passe. Close back. Swing back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. 7. Close front. Passe. Plie. Passe. Plie. Passe. Plie. Passe. 4 more. Keep the top of the head reaching up. Press down. Last 2, you can try the turn. Both going away from the bar. Yeah. That's it. Good. Let's do the other side. Sorry, for those of you that were watching me, I messed it up a little bit. I started doing the leg swings at the end. It is 2 battements and then swing, swing, close fifth. Yeah. Let's go to the other side. So en dedans pirouettes from fifth. Not something we often do. As you can see, I struggle with them as well. I remember having to do them a lot in training, and it's really the same principle as that en déroulé pirouette. Most of it is really pressing down as the top of the head reaches up, but also using those arms to really gather the space, closing those fingers, and making sure that we land over two legs. Yeah? So just like all that talk, I'm going to try to apply that to myself as well, because that's something that is a little tricky for me too. Yeah, maybe it's not tricky for you. Maybe it's just me. But either way, it's not one we do a lot. So let's try it with music. Up, close fit, lengthen out. Passe, out, close front, out, close back, out, close front, passe, really lengthen that knee out, to the back, close fit, lengthen, passe, close back, two to the side, two, now swing, back, front, plie, passes alternating legs, up, pressing down, good, halfway, up, see if you can try the turns, up, and up, good, down, maybe I'll do a video on those turns, more so for myself. Those are tricky, but it's always nice to, honestly, whenever there's something that comes up, particularly maybe steps that we don't often visit in class, they come up. I know for myself as a teacher, sometimes I end up doing kind of similar patterns of classes, and I like to take other classes as well to just kind of make sure that my brain is, so I feel like it's always good to revisit things that maybe we don't often do in class, and just being honest with ourselves, not thinking of, oh wow, that didn't go so well in a bad way, but just, oh wow, there's something that I haven't checked in with in a while. And then over time, as we start to kind of give it a little bit more attention, it does get easier, it becomes more familiar again. Yeah. So let's go ahead and come to center today. Yeah. You're welcome to use the chair for anything if you need. If you have maybe a flooring that isn't quite as supportive of jumping, but you would like to jump a little bit, you can always use the chair for a little bit more support, whatever you need here. But let's go ahead and come center. We're just going to do a few things here. If you're like myself and you have neighbors downstairs and you want to kind of soften your landing for any jumps, you're welcome to put a little yoga mat down, which you'll see me do shortly. But let's go ahead and start with a little adagio. Yeah. So we're going to go from fifth position. We're going to start facing the corner. Just take a nice little breath with the arms. And 8, we're going to start tendu front and back and front off the floor, passe, écarté, tendu, fondu. You're going to take a rond de jambe around to the back, and from here let's actually do a tendu, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, pas de bourrée, pas de bourrée. Yeah, then we do the other side. So let's take the arms up slowly. First one through the tendu, second one tendu. It gets a little bit higher off the floor. 4, 5, tendu, 6, and 7. We're going to stay over that supporting leg. So what's going to happen is you're going to press down and then take that leg back around you. Very important that you stay here. Otherwise, what happens is we lose our center there. So here, fondu. We have a tendu, just open the arms, 3 and 4, lift the leg up, and 6, pas de bourrée, 7, pas de bourrée. Yeah, so let's give that a try with some music, yeah? Just gonna do one set, nice and slow. Yeah, we'll most likely do this twice. Yeah, we will stop in between, but if you want to the first time, you're welcome to just kind of feel the leg going off the floor. If it's a little better for you to maybe keep the toe on the floor, or maybe when the leg comes a little higher, just kind of keep it in the dégagé position. That's totally fine, yeah? Just going nice and slow, finding our center. while on that one leg, out feeling rushed. Good, just take a little breath with the arms. Start with the tendu to the front. 2 arms slowly coming up. Passe. To the side. Lower down. Tendu, ranjan. To the back. Shift away. And 2. And 3. Good. Lift that back leg up. Arabesque. 1, 2. Pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. Other side. Arm and leg. Arms stay nice and fluid. 3. Passe. Écarté. So to the side. And tendu. Bring it around. Back. Passe. Get a passe derrière. Lift it to the back. Tendu. Pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. And let's stop here for a second. Good. Yeah. So we'll do it once more. Yeah, this time feel free to take the leg up a little bit higher if you'd like. And then after this one, yeah, we're going to do right side, left side. And then after that, yeah, you just finished in 5th position. I want you to follow along. I'm just going to do a little tendu going in each direction. Realize I probably could have started with that, but now it's coming to me. So let's just do it here for the sake of going through the directions of the body. Yeah, so this is the port-à-bras according to Cicchetti. I'm going to go through croisé, en face, so facing front. We're going to go through écarté, separated facing corner to corner. Shaded here in effacé, second, épaulé, derrière, and then derrière croisé. Yeah, so I'll talk you through it as we go. Just follow along. We're going to do both sides of our adagio and then finish with a little going around. Yeah, with our arms in the 8 directions, the Cicchetti directions. We'll start with the adage. A little breath. Lower the arms. Going front. Leading with the heel. And up. Passe, écarté, tendu. You'll see that coming up in the directions. And plie. Shift away, effacé, and wrap. Lift the leg, tendu, pas de bourrée, pas de bourrée. Other side, out. 2. Up. Passe, open that thigh. Second. Place it down. Reach. And back. Shift away. And all the way over. 3. Good. Take the arm to the front as the leg comes up. Out. Pas de bourrée. Good. So we're going to do little tendu, so think of it as a cool down. Yeah, up, croisé, en face to the front, écarté, separated to the corner, effacé, shaded also to the corner, side, à la seconde, épaulé to the corner, en face derrière, and croisé derrière, so cross to the back. Good, just to the other side. Croisé devant, crossed in front. En face to the front. Écarté, diagonal line. Effacé, shoulders to the corner. En face, à la seconde. Épaulé, direction of the body. En face derrière. Last one, croisé derrière. Cross to the back. Yeah? And finish. Good. Yeah. So there's different directions of the body. There's the, I think, Vaganova. I haven't spent quite as much time with those, but it's still pretty much similar. I think there's the écarté devant, écarté derrière. Yeah, technically épaulé cicchetti, but also what do you call it? En face derrière. En face. That's a whole other conversation we can have. Maybe I will share a little video of that another time. So let's go ahead and do a little pirouette combo. So very simple. You're just going to do sous, plié, passé to the fourth, relevé in the fourth. And you're welcome to do, if you want to, here either relevé passé or add the pirouette and lower. We're going to go up to the arabesque and 3 and 4, again 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Sous up and 2, passé to the fourth, relevé and 6, pirouette or to balance, land in fourth. We're going to go up onto that leg. So a little side view here. You're going to once again press down over that supporting leg. Find that arabesque. Lower to the tendu. Plie. And then from here we do another pirouette. Land. And then tendu close it. Okay. So let's give that a try. This one we're going to go ahead and do right side, left side. Right side, left side. So 2 sets. Keep it moving. Try to stay right over that center. Sous up, plie, passé up, rise up, pirouette. Arms coming up, tendu, fourth, up, land, tendu, close fit, up, passé, rise up, good turns, land fourth, up to the arabesque, lower fourth, up, land, tendu, close fit. One more time. Up. Up. Tendu. Fourth. Land. Other side. Sous. Passé. Up. Press into the floor. Good. Press over that supporting leg. Tendu. And up, down, and good. Shake it out, shake it out. I'd like to try it once more, but this time, just one set. This will be a little challenge if you'd like. Excuse the loud noises. Little challenge if you'd like is sous, plie, pirouette to the fourth. Don't worry, this will be in place. And then again, pirouette or double. Land it, coming up. Yeah, if you'd like, you're welcome to come up, add a little relevé here, lower back down, and then pirouettes again. Yeah, so just adding on a little bit if you'd like there. A little pirouette from fit and a little relevé in that arabesque. Yeah, just right side and left side. Let's give it a try. This should not travel you, just keep pressing down. Sous up, up, relevé. Up, and up. Other side. We do a little jump. One more thing, yeah? So I need to take a moment. I'm going to set up this little yoga mat here. And that way I can jump a little bit more, not worry about making sound. So yeah, like I said, I think I said it earlier in the class, if you want to jump, you might have neighbors below like me, use something, still be mindful of it. I'm not going to, start jumping up and down all day, but other thing is just make sure you're going through your toes, and hopefully that makes it even softer. So very simple. We're going to go from first position, back it up so you can see me a little bit better. We're going to go, whoops, yeah, and then just make sure you don't trip over it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to the fifth, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, from here we're going to go Assemble front, assemble side, assemble back. And then from here, you can try one or two. Yeah, one or the other. It's up, down, and then to first position, or entre-chakat, and then to first position, yeah? So super so, yeah, it's when we cross the thighs, we jump straight up and down, or that with a little beat in the air, which looks like this, yeah? So it goes cross, and then back to the front, yeah? So, super so, I'm gonna do the super so, and then come back to first position, but those of you a little bit more advanced, maybe taking the class, need a little bit more of a beat, feel free to add that. And then we'll do the other side right away. 2 in the first. So 1, 2, second and the fifth, 5, 6, 7, 8. Assemble. Yeah, so it's a little dégagé. Brush that foot, thighs gather together in the air. Yeah? I think I did one to the side, then one to the back, and then from here, super so or entre-chakat, change, back to the first position. Okay? So let's give that a try. We're going to do right side, left side. We'll take a little break in between. Going from first position to start. Jump in the first. Yeah. Feeling dizzy? Drink some water. Drink some water. Yeah. Don't push it too much. Yeah. Remember, like I said earlier, you're welcome to hold on to a bar if you need to. Yeah. If you need a little bit more support there. So we'll go from fifth position and ready? 6. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Assemble. Side. Back. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 6. Good. Brush. 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 Up, down. Yeah. Good. All right. Let's try that one once more. Yeah. I'll lay this out a little bit flatter. So I'm still also experimenting with different things to kind of help with jumps, help with neighbors, help with all sorts of things. You know, if you have any tips, anything you've discovered, please feel free to share it in the comments. Yeah, let's try it once more. Just right side and left. If you'd like to this time, you're welcome to add a little feet open change. Just feel the thighs cross in the air. Yeah? Let's give it a try. Right side and left, and then we're going to start pulling down. Ready? 6. First. Second. Fifth. I did something. Sorry, let's try that once more. Like, I forgot the combo. You're supposed to watch me. Once more. First. Second. That's it. Assemble front. Brush. Side. Back. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the front. Back to center. Back to center. Back to center. Okay. Let's let that go. In fact, let's let everything go. So shake everything out of your body. Shake out your arms, torso, head, neck, everything. Let it go, and we're going to start to cool down. So from here, just going to go to second position and just follow along. We're going to take a grand plie in second. We're going to fold over to the right, just the right knee bends, and then back to the center, over to the left. Press into the floor with that leg to get you back to center, and then one more here. From here, we're going to walk our toes in, find that parallel position, and then just take a stretch forward. So you'll see me from the side, folding from the hips, as opposed to just here, yeah, really folding from the hips, sending the lower belly down, so increase the stretch in the backs of the legs. If you have any lower back pain, add a slight bend to give it a little more protection. And then just hang over here for a moment. We're going to slowly roll up, reach the fingertips out, press the palms away, take a little side stretch, and then we'll start to pull down from there, yeah? If you haven't already. So just going from, let's go from first or fifth position, and then why don't we tendu to the second like we've been doing? That way we avoid getting into this overly wide position that's difficult to get out of, yeah? So tendu to second, let it be a manageable distance. When we go over to the right, shift the weight over the right leg, Try to keep the hips where they are. Over to the left. Through the first. One more through the center. And up. Good. You ready? Just walking one toe in at a time. Legs find that two parallel lines. Feet find those two parallel lines. Arms open and fold from the hips. Send that lower belly forward. Good. Just hang out here for a moment. Feel free to add a little bend to the knees, maybe even a little bit more to allow the upper body to rest. And slowly rolling up. Stacking the tailbone over the heels. One vertebra at a time, just slowly rolling up. Slowly feeling that articulation of the spine all the way through the top of the head, and lengthen those fingertips out to the sides. Let's just take a moment to reach over to the side, reach over to the other side, just finding maximum length in those arms, reaching both simultaneously as you go up. Press the palms together, press everything away. Take a moment and intentionally taking the shoulders up, and then see if you can really slide them down, really feel them melting down the back. And then from here, we'll take a little side stretch. Keep pressing the palms away from the shoulders as you stretch side to side. And then just coming back through the center. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then reverence means to bow or curtsy. So you can choose a bow or a curtsy of your choice. Yeah, a little bow or maybe a little curtsy behind you, or an extravagant one, whatever it is you'd like to do there. Let's just take a moment and do one together and just hold it. Imagining maybe that you're on stage. Just finished an hour-and-a-half long performance. You're working. Maybe you're a little tired, but you feel good. And just enjoy this moment here, celebrating the hard work that you've done. Yeah. So thank you, everybody, once again for joining me. It's been such a pleasure doing the live stream videos. I will be doing more recordings. And once again, I ask that you, if you can, leave me a comment, just letting me know what you would like to see. If you'd like something that's a little bit more targeted towards stretching, maybe certain muscle groups that we could work a little bit more, things that we can kind of focus on, or just technique in general, I think is always best to give you something focusing a little bit more on turns, things to help turns. Exercises kind of targeted a little bit more for jumps, for stretching, whatnot, and then of course the introduction to ballet is kind of on the top of my list. Yeah. So thanks again for joining me. If you can, please take a moment to take a look at my description where I have links to all the wonderful schools and dance companies and opera companies where I'm currently working. We are doing online classes through Zoom, which for pretty much most of the schools that I listed, except for Hamas, which is listed below, I sub at quite frequently when it is open. And right now they're doing different classes, I think, through Zoom as well. Some of them through YouTube live stream. On Chisalka, we're doing Zoom classes. Got a Dance Academy. We have our kids classes. We'll be doing summer programs and whatnot. And then Benita Bikes DanceArt, I have it listed below. We are currently, we did have to cancel our season, so we're hoping to return when it's safe to. In the meantime, if you'd like to, I have the link below to all those places that I mentioned earlier where you can check out some of the work that we do, check out class schedules, check out some company footage with Benita's that we do, and if you're able to do so, please consider contributing to some of these organizations, just to make sure that when things do get to, I don't even know how to use the word normal, when we start to return to interactive life, I would say, just making sure that those places still can exist. So part of that is the support of the community. So if you're able to do so, please consider maybe buying a class card to one of those studios, or making a tax deductible contribution to an organization like Benita's, which is nonprofit. Yeah, Independent Opera Company I've listed as well, which is my mom's opera company that she directs. She's the artistic director, and she accompanies the performances. So there's recordings of her playing, where you can see whole opera works. It's really quite wonderful, quite enriching, and then music that she plays for the classes. So I feel like I'm talking a lot. I have like so much information. Yeah. Also, maybe this quarantine keeps all the thoughts out of the open, and so they all just come out here. So I'll stop bombarding you with information. All you have to do is just check it out in the description. If you're interested, then you can click on the links and kind of see for yourself there. Yeah. But in the meantime, I just want to thank everybody for joining me over the past however many weeks. I've lost count. Yeah, I think it's been 6 weeks of 8 live stream classes. Please feel free to check in on the YouTube page. Please subscribe if you want to basically be up to date with new videos that will be released, and I'll be sending updates on that. Yeah. So thanks once again. Big beautiful port de bras and rond de jambe. My words are gone. What do we do at the end of class? Reverence. Big beautiful one to finish, and a big thank you from me to you. Thanks once again for joining me. Much love to you. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and keep a lookout for video recordings. And please, please, please let me know what you need. I'm here for you if you need anything in particular. In terms of dance, can't do much else, but I can do other things. But in terms of dance, whatever I can apply you on my YouTube page that could be helpful, please let me know. It doesn't have to be right away. If something comes up, just leave a comment, and I'll be happy to consider and try to incorporate it into this that I'm sharing, basically. Yeah. So thanks once again. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.